everyone, so today I'll be running you guys through my fanime experience. So on Thursday, we went to pick up our badges in advance since we pre-ordered them. On Friday, we arrived at around 5 o'clock and there was already a bunch of people in line. We first went to the dealer's hall. I didn't actually end up buying much from the dealer's hall, it was mostly my sister at dealer's hall. But I did end up getting a Kaoru figure that I'll show in a separate video. There is a lot of cute official merch here. Unfortunately, I just didn't have the budget to get it, so yeah. Then we headed over to Artist Alley, and honestly, it was my favorite place here. I apologize in advance since I might not have the hats of all of these artists. However, I did ask for all of their permission before recording. There was so much art that I absolutely loved here. I just spent so much time at Artist Alley, I just kept coming back. I'm really glad that I actually did end up getting the full weekend pass because that meant whenever I regretted not buying something, I just went back. Again, I did buy quite a bit, so I'll be doing a separate haul. Going to fanime this year was actually my first time going to a convention in 6 years. My last convention was actually fanime 2016. After Artist Alley, we decided to go to the gaming hall, and they had a section where you could play a bunch of arcade games for free. They also had areas where you could sit down and watch tournaments, and a part where you could play Just Dance. Came back on Saturday at around 11 a.m. Visited Artist Alley and Dealers Hall, but most of the time here we actually just spent taking pictures with cosplayers. Around noon, I went to Shanthi Huin's Q&A, but I didn't actually stay for long because I didn't have a question to ask. But it was still very fun watching her answer questions. I didn't actually end up going to any cosplay gatherings, but I did end up seeing the Pokemon one from the inside. At around 1 o'clock, we ended up leaving to go get lunch, since the food at fanime wasn't actually that great. I ended up going to a 17 fan event afterwards for 17's 7-year anniversary. This was hosted by at Bay Area Carrot. Afterwards, I was actually at home, but I got the email that I got accepted into Shanthi Huin's autograph session. The email actually came like 2 hours later than it should have, but I still ended up getting in on time. I was number 84 in line, group 2. They didn't allow us to take videos once we got in, but I did get a signed print from Shanthi Huin as well as a picture with her. I was actually the last one who was let in that day, so I'm very grateful for that. Afterwards, we kind of just sat in and watched this tournament for a game I'm not familiar with. until we ended up leaving at around 6. On Sunday morning, I went at 8 a.m. to try and get reservations for the maid cafe, but I didn't end up getting a spot. We returned to fanime at around 1 o'clock on Sunday. When we walked in, one of the maids was having a performance on the stage. We saw that Omocat and Hololive had a collaboration, which was really cool actually. Again, we returned to Artist Alley and it was very fun. I was actually a little scared coming back to fanime because I haven't watched anime in such a long time. I've mainly just been a JRPG fan and a fan of my favorite anime, which is like Haikyuu and Mob Psycho. But surprisingly, there was a lot of Persona stuff and a lot of Fire Emblem stuff, which I really didn't expect. Especially given that those are a bit old by now, not too old, but a bit old. I was especially excited when I saw stuff that was Persona 2, which is like really old, but it existed. Even with like stuff I didn't know or wasn't a fan of, like I really just loved the amount of art that was on display here. Like these artists were incredible. Then we went around Dealer's Hall again, but we didn't really do that much. We actually ended up going to fanime instead of one really long session on one day. We went on all the days of the weekend, but just in very small bites. There's this one person in a manga suit that was really funny, and I took a picture with him. And yeah. On Monday, we came back on the final day, except I went with my friends instead of my sister. We were there from around 9 a.m. to noon. I went ahead and bought my final stuff from Artist Alley. My wallet was running a little dry, and also 17 tickets and Luna tickets were gonna go on sale the week after, so I felt pretty broke and was really trying to budget my spending around this time. That did not stop me from buying a lot of stuff though. My friend actually ended up meeting one of her favorite artists and got a free necklace from them, which was very sweet. We also walked into the K-pop random dance play. I think that's what was happening. But yeah, my friends had a very fun time. I kind of lost it when the boys started playing. Yeah. We ended up leaving, and the guy who was checking our parking had a Snorlax plushie. And we went to Nirvana Soul Coffee for lunch. And yeah, that was the fanime experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again next time.